further west in Ukraine, the head of the UN nuclear watchdog says the Zaporozhye nuclear plant in southeastern Ukraine must be protected urgently after shelling again cut all external power. Rafael Grossi said diesel generators were having to be used to provide power for vital cooling functions at the plant, which is controlled by Russian forces but operated by Ukrainian staff. The facility's 6 reactors are currently shut down. I'm joined now by Petro Котін, who is the head of Energoatом, which is Ukraine's state nuclear power agency. Welcome to the programme. So how worrying is this situation at the plant?
Yes, thank you. This is very worrying situation, and actually today, 1 minute before 1 a.m., actually it was a cut of all power, external power supply to Zaporozhye nuclear power plant, and that meant that the plant was in a mode of complete blackout since then. And all diesel generators were started up and providing power to the very important functions of cooling the fuel assemblies on each unit of Zaporozhye nuclear power plant through supply of power from diesel generators for emergency pumps, which are right now in operation. And this is not accident, but it is emergency situation. And what we need to do is just immediately to restore external power supply.
Right. So this electricity, I was about to ask you, this electricity is used simply for cooling, which maintains the stability of the plant.
Yeah, it's not actually stability. I would say this is very important and vital function for cooling of nuclear fuel, nuclear material, because you should always cool fuel assemblies, and if you don't, then there will be melting of fuel assemblies and the release of radioactivities into the air. And so you need constant work of these pumps, and these pumps are electrically driven. So you need external power supply or internal power supply from emergency diesel generators. And diesel generators have just limited amount of fuel on site, so they can work only for 10 days at the moment, because we have in storage the fuel only for 10 days of works. And we are right now working on just supplying more and making logistics to supply more fuel for these diesel generators.
And that is the central concern then, that these generators, which are in themselves a backup, could run out of fuel if they are not supplied with more diesel.
Yes, if they are running out of fuel, after that they will stop, and after that there will be disaster on the unit which is not supplied with the power from these diesel generators. Otherwise, we are to restore this external supply, but without that and without diesels, there will be melting of active core and actually release of radioactivity from there.
Thank you very much indeed for joining us. An update there on the nuclear plant in Zaporizhye.